The world of cars is changing, and nowhere is this transformation more fascinating than in Russia. For decades, Russian roads have been dominated by gasoline engines, heavy SUVs, and rugged Ladas. But a new chapter is unfolding, one powered not by oil, but by electricity. From homegrown EVs, like the Evolute i-Pro and Lada e-Largus, to the glamorous arrival of Mercedes electric G-Class EQG, the future of transport in Russia is charging up. In 2024, Russia surprised many skeptics by beginning mass production of its first modern electric cars. The Evolute i-Pro, produced by Motorinvest, became a symbol of this shift. With a range of more than 400 kilometers and a sleek design, it showed that Russia was capable of keeping up with global trends. Soon after, Avtovaz, the company famous for the legendary Lada, launched the e-Largus. Available in both passenger and commercial versions, the car offered practicality, affordability, and a Russian answer to Western EVs. But the electric revolution does not stop at domestic brands. Global luxury has also arrived. In 2025, Mercedes-Benz officially introduced the all-electric EQG, a futuristic version of the iconic G-Class SUV, known worldwide as a symbol of power and style. The G-Class has always been loved by Russian elites. Now, its electric edition, with a range of around 470 kilometers and a silent yet powerful drive, promises to turn heads on Moscow's boulevards and beyond. Imported through parallel schemes, the EQG has already made its way into the garages of collectors and business tycoons. Yet the road to electrification in Russia is not without challenges. The country faces limited charging infrastructure, particularly outside of big cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg. Critics argue that without a rapid expansion of charging networks, the dream of electric mobility will remain available only to a privileged few. Additionally, with Western sanctions complicating imports of technology, domestic manufacturers must innovate faster to reduce dependence on foreign components. At the same time, the government sees electric vehicles as an opportunity. Subsidies, tax breaks, and pilot programs are being introduced to encourage both producers and consumers. Regions like Kaliningrad and Togliatti are becoming hubs for EV assembly. Analysts predict that by 2030, Russia could have more than 1 million electric vehicles on its roads if current policies continue. What makes this transformation dramatic is the contrast. On one hand, the Lada e-Largus promises a people's EV, designed for families and businesses. On the other, the Mercedes EQG represents the height of luxury, carrying the legacy of an icon into the electric era. Together, they paint a picture of two Russias, one seeking affordability and practicality, the other chasing prestige and power. The coming years will decide whether Russia's EV industry can truly compete with giants like China and Europe. But one thing is clear, the spark has